Thank you very much for your patience. Get the keyboard out of the way here. It's been a very frustrating evening. Hey, Gwen, nice to see you on. Thank you for your patience. Alrighty. So apparently, the last stream where it looked like we had very few people on was due probably to the YouTube glitch, where it was like giving you 1 out of 1,000 people being shown or watching, or 1 out of 100, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, all right, there we are. Okay. So for right side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 13, 15, and 19. 1, 2. So got back here, came up, was ready to start streaming, and I realized the computer shut off yesterday when we had a power flicker yesterday morning. So 3, 4. Main computer didn't notice anything downstairs because that one's plugged into a very, very large UPS. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So that took a little while to get set back up. Also, I was late in the first place because I went to the auto shop to get my burnt out driver's side light bulb replaced. And unfortunately, it was about time to get lube, so I had that going on, and they're just about done with that, and then realized, whoops, we forgot to do the light bulb. So they started to do that, and then they find out that, whoops, apparently my light bulb is a little hard to get. And so between the schedules and when the shop is open, I got to wait a week for that. So hopefully I don't get pulled over in the meantime, because they'll probably just issue a fix-it ticket, but it's a pain in the butt once that's done to get the ticket back to them and confirm that, yes, indeed, you did fix the light bulb. And it's not like I haven't been trying to get it done, so that's frustrating. Let's see. And sheds 2, 3, and 7 in reverse. So 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. I mean, it's a little frustrating because I went ahead and called a couple days in advance, gave them my make and model, told them that I needed the light bulb replaced. So I figured, hey, I've been a reliable customer there. They should probably go ahead and order it, but I guess not. They're used to apparently ordering stuff on the fly, or thought they had it on hand. Apparently, it's a similar number to ones they did have in stock. The only difference is how the connector, whether it's a right angle or a straight connector. Mine needs the straight connector, and they had the right angle one, so they couldn't get the connector to. So I'm noticing a little bit of fuzz here. Trying to see if I can take it off without breaking the thread. Not that it'd be a big problem because it's just mine and I can fix it easily. All right, so most of that's fuzz off. There we go. All right, and left side will be 5, 7, 9, 13, 15, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Seven, 8. And 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And this morning was also the third time in 2 weeks, second time this week that I woke up late for work, which is really getting frustrating. First time was due to the phone having a OS update, and apparently I dozed off before it completed, and you have to log in for the alarms to work after that. So that was frustrating. And then this morning, I'm not sure what's going on. I went to bed. I was getting things set up on my phone for in the morning. I was looking at something, and then the next thing I know, it's like 6 a.m., the light's out, and I'm supposed to be at work at 6 a.m. So that was very frustrating. All right, sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And no, I reversed 9. Bottom one still goes first. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. On the plus side, though, at least I decided tonight while I was waiting and my doctor's office was open late enough, I was going to schedule an appointment to get my wrist seen too, because I still have very, very low grip strength in my left hand. Bending it certain ways is uncomfortable. And when I can't even push hard enough with my index finger to actually use my spray deodorant, which is really annoying. So I figured I should probably see them, and they were able to get me in tomorrow morning at 9:15. So that means I'm probably not going to run that late tonight. All right, we are ready for the next move. On to 21. On the right, we're going to exchange 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15. Sheds 3, 4, 5, and 7 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7 are reversed. I was actually considering not streaming at all, but I did see that Marmar needed a chill stream, even though she's not probably going to be able to chat and you'll just catch us listening. I figured it's the least I could do to help. As far as the YouTube stuff, yeah, it was pretty odd. And honest officer, the auto place has the bulb on order. I've got the receipt from when I was there tonight, where it shows they replaced one bulb, which was the taillight bulb. So it's not like I wasn't just in there. And they said they're sending me an email that has my next appointment on it. So between the two, hopefully they won't issue a ticket. But, you know, it is what it is, and we'll have to see how it goes. No, I do not need ChatGPT-4 free on Chrome pop-up coming along. I do not want AI on my computer. If I want to do that, I'll go to the sites that have it. Let's see. No, at least it looks like we're working okay here. And at least the soda stream I got for work arrived and is working well. And the water they use there is those like 5-gallon water coolers things, and I use that for the water for my soda stream. It seems to work, tastes just perfectly fine the way it's supposed to there, so that's good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 through 15. 5, 6. 7, 8. I went ahead and figured, the shop closes at 8 o'clock. So if I went ahead and scheduled the stream for 8:30, that should be enough time to get home. I should be fine. However, I wasn't able to grab dinner before I left for the shop. So I came home, ate that, and then found the computer the way it was. But I was trying to be on time, honest. And that should be 15. I'm cheating and not counting. I just know it's every other one, and I'm stopping where it shows the end on the color chart. All right, and sheds 3, 4, 5, and 7. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. So yeah, I do got to get up early tomorrow, but hopefully it'll be okay. The only thing I'm a little worried about is, so on the left, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 17. So 3 through 13 and 17. 1, 2. The doctor I'm seeing tomorrow morning is somebody that used to be my primary care physician. He's the one who prescribed me the Effexor for my migraines. 3, 4, and told me that I was on a low enough dose I could just stop. I think I related that story on here, but I did not do it on the Lego stream, so that's another one that I need to prompt them with. 5, 6. I've been trying to think of all the stories I can come up with that are at least interesting in my life that I'm aware of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. That color chart looks good on that. So I'm trying to trying to do what I can so that the next Lego stream I'm on is as interesting as the first one was. All right, sheds 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7 reverse. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, and 7 on the top, 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum looks good. Yeah, I was at work today, and some of the stuff I was lifting and moving around let me decide I really should see a doctor, because I don't know if I'm getting it heat. If I'm doing a proper course of treatment for building the strength back up, or if there's something else I don't know that's going on with it. But anyway, even if I'm seeing Carlier, I don't think he's going to mess up a wrist. I'll just have to be careful. I'm sorry, I did not mean to mention that name. Please forget that. All right, on to 22. On the right, we're going to exchange 7, 11, 13, and 19. Sheds 5, 6, 7, and 9. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7. Let's see, 17 minutes in. I might go in and edit the stream since there's not that many people watching now. 13, 15, and 19. Sheds 1 and 6 are reversed, and it's the start of an edge transition. Alrighty. Back to here. I ordered 5 pounds of strawberry bonbon candy for myself and my daughters to split for Mother's Day. I hope that's a wonderful day for you. Alrighty. A little more caffeine. Yeah, it's going to be kind of a rough couple of weeks for me. This Saturday, we drive down to Delaware for a social thing that's going to take up most of the day. Tuesday next week, I have election day duties. And the following Tuesday is when I have my attention deficit testing. I found an online inventory test. I did notice that the first 5 questions are repeated in the second section, or first 4 questions are repeated in the second section. It's like, are they going for consistency check, or is it just like these questions are really heavily weighted in your score? But according to that, I at least have the distinct possibility, and I meet the prerequisites for it. I had my wife and my roommate go over my answers to see for the stuff that they were aware of, seeing the outside. They were actually pretty close. They only each had one number that they wanted to modify. So, alrighty. 7, 11, 13, and 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7. I don't think I'm big enough for like one of the clips channels to go through and find fun clips for my stuff. Not unless I get really, really big in the not too distant future. All right, so 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 5, 6, 7, and 9 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Check sum is good. I might just do a long Sunday stream this weekend, just to get some nice braiding time in. All right, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on top, and 5 and 6, and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Yep. All right, and I think I'll try and do at least 10 moves on stream tonight. All right, 1, 3, 5, 7, 13, 15, and 19. Needs a bit of unroll. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other thing that's been bothering me is I've been making some mistakes programming at work. Today's mistake from a couple of days ago was apparently due to bumping the scroll wheel and not noticing it. So 2, 4, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to find a mouse I can get that doesn't have a scroll wheel, because I don't use the scroll wheel when I program. 13, 14. If I can't find one, I don't want to disable the registry because other people use the computer I do. And 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So what I figure is if I just get like a cheap wireless mouse, there's one that I've wound up liking using a lot. It's this one here in blue or red. And what I can do is I can just maybe epoxy the scroll wheel so it can't spin, or open it up, take out the connector for the or the sensor for the wheel, or something along those lines, just so it can't do a scroll wheel, and then just use that one for when I'm programming, and then the other mouse for everything else. So sorry, let me finish up this side and then I'll answer that question. All right, so sheds 1 and 6 are reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Looks like we had one pop over. Okay. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on top. And bottom one gets pulled up to the top on the right. And we are ready for the next move. On to 23 on the right, we'll exchange 1, and 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. Sheds 5, 8, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 15, and 17. And sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. We do the top moves first because it's the end of an edge transition. Let me catch up with chat real quick here. My daughter's birthdays are like the 11th of May. It's a lot of fun when they're that close to Mother's Day. That sounds like it's really nice. My youngest was born on my oldest 14th birthday. I don't have it quite like that in my family. My older sister, there's 4 of us. I have 1 older sister and 2 younger sisters. My oldest and youngest sisters are 3 days apart on their birthdays. So for 3 days a year, we're all exactly 2 years apart if you just go by the year. Do a quick check, see if anybody's watching over on Rumble. We got 3 people watching over on Rumble. So we got about almost the same as YouTube and Rumble at the same time. Alrighty. And if they're old enough, they do. I have seen a couple that don't have it on it, but they also have other features that I don't like. One of them that has no scroll wheel that I saw also has only 1 button, and I usually like being able to left and right click. And in the program I use for CNC programming, you do need both buttons to get it to work properly, or to get access to everything you need to. Alrighty. Good to go for the next one. All right, so 1 and 11 through 19 on the right. There's 1. That needs a bit of unroll. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. and 11. One good thing I managed to do since the last stream is last night I went ahead and did my state ethics sunshine form, 11, 12. You have to declare anything anywhere you owe more than like $6,000 to any source, and any income above a certain level needs to be reported. Any gifts above a certain level need to be reported. If you're holding a public position. So that was 13, 14. And it needs to be done by May 1st. So I should have done it a little earlier, but at least I got it done in time. They have an online submission of it. So that actually makes it pretty easy, because once you fill it out, it's submitted. You don't have to worry about it getting lost in the mail. So I don't know why sometimes there's no problem with that staying in my lap, and other times it just dives to the floor. Oops, sorry, I don't mean to stick my hair on there. I wonder if maybe I can like put a couple of magnets in here, and then maybe one here, and then just like when I'm done, just snap it there and it'll hold in place till I'm ready to do it. Or maybe on top here, I don't know, just some convenient spot. Yeah, maybe if I do it like that. Just get in the habit of doing it that way. All right, so sheds 5, 8, and 9 in reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. So anyway, having problems getting up is kind of triggering my anxiety, because with my sleep issues, I have gotten very paranoid about not getting up on time. And when I have, like, I sleep through 4 alarms and I don't know why, that makes me very, very uneasy. All right, so so we're exchanging Tamas 1, 3, 5, 15, and 17. And this is the end of an edge transition, so we'll be doing the top moves first. So 1, 2, 3. Tomorrow I have 2 evictions and a doctor's appointment, so it may be a little busy. 3, 4. But I am going to try and spend some time in the shop Friday and probably Sunday as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, and 17. I also need to start getting a website set up for e-commerce. Got to remember to search for what site that I want to use. I hate that my memory is somewhat porous, or I have problems with recall. I mean, I'm okay if I get a prompt, but I can't always call it up from scratch, and that's very annoying. All right, so sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. We're doing top moves first, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and over the back one here on top. And bottom one here goes up to the top on the right. And 1 and 2 on the top, And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. A couple of these still need a bit more unroll. There we go. Top one passes through to the bottom on the right. And the next top one just drops straight down on the same side. And we are done with that edge transition, and we are ready for the next move. And on to 24. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 9, 13, 15, and 17, and we're starting an edge transition on this side. Sheds 1 and 5 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 11, and 13. Sheds 2, 5, and 7 are reversed. There we go. And let's see, got one other person on Rumble. And let's see, you're not having issues with your sleepy medication, are you? Nope. Once I take it, I'm awake. And I take the second dose usually at like about 11:30 in lunchtime at my work. And that means that if I go to bed at like 9 o'clock, that's 10 hours later. It only seems to last about 8 to 9 hours when I'm on it. And like I said, last night I was going to bed, and it's actually a little earlier than I normally do, but I was getting ready, and then I don't remember anything after that. I got a holder for my cell phone so I can put it on, hang it up so it can't like fall down between the mattress and the frame and not hear it, which is what happened last week. So let's see. Give me just a second here, folks. I will be right back. I did get my allergy shot yesterday, but even with that, it is hay fever season, so I do have to blow my nose occasionally. Hey, Equality, good to see you on here. I'll hang out with you while I study for the final exam next week. Well, we're happy to have you here, as Gwen can verify. And I'm just having a frustrating couple of weeks, whatnot. But it's time for a fun stream, so I appreciate that you wonderful folks have listened to me vent, and I will try and get in a little more happier mood. I do tend to be the type that I'll vent a little bit, and then I'll start feeling better about that. Back in my late teens, early 20s, I had a problem where I would have negative thoughts linking together. And that was a very frustrating thing. Let's see, 1, 2. And then I didn't, recognize it as such. I just was not feeling good. And like I'd think about one bad thing and I'd connect it with other bad things. So it was kind of like a self-reinforcing downward spiral for that. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I heard about how it's the linking of thoughts that tends to keep you in one state or another. And I spent probably a couple of years, 9, 10, 11, 12, working very, very hard. If I started thinking a negative thought, I would deliberately stop and try and find something that I could link to that was positive. Like, if I'm having trouble with money, usually it's like, well, I got this bill and that bill and the other bill, and things are going to take a long time. So what I would think is like, okay, I'm a little on money. So, hey, I can hit the public library and I can pick up a couple of books. And then I've got something to occupy a good chunk of my time that doesn't actually cost any money. And I enjoy it quite a bit. So let's think about what I can get that will, help boost my mood and maybe give me some financial planning stuff going on. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so 13, that looks right. 13, 14. It does take a lot of work to be able to get it to change, but like I said, it took me like 3 years or so before it became kind of like a second nature type thing. 15, 16, and 17. But yeah, I find that also as part of that, if I kind of blow off steam for stuff that's bothering me, when that's done, I can I've got that out of the way and I can start working on my upward spiral there. Sheds 1 and 5 are reversed. So 1 on the top and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9. Check something's good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Bottom one goes up to the top on the left because it's the start of an edge transition. And left side is 3, 5, 11, and 13 exchange. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Come on. There we go. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, and 13. And sheds 2, 5, and 7 reverse. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. A little bit more unroll here and there. And I do admit I am actually doing pretty good for not feeling the overwhelming urge to finish the Lego set. While it would be fun, it would be rather disappointing for when I actually wind up on the interview stream again. All right, so sheds 1 on top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 25. On the right, we're going to exchange 9 and 19, and sheds 2, 5, and 6 reversed. It's an edge transition end, so we'll do the top moves first. Left side, we're going to just going to exchange 1 and 3, and sheds 6 and 8 are reversed. And there we go. Let me catch up on chat real quick here. And thank you, Gwen, for the reminder. I was about to repost a reminder, do the YouTube things. I appreciate that. Hey, Marmar, nice to see you on. I was really considering not streaming tonight, given how I was having frustrations with my car and some other stuff. But I did see you on Twitter or Twixt. I do like Twixt, TW and the capital X, IT, whatever. did see you say that you needed a chill stream, so I'm more than happy to accommodate. It also gives me a chance to de-stress doing it myself. Finally able to properly join the stream. Greetings to Marmar, and back to Gwen and Torrin. I find the lack of Cerberus disturbing. He's in the window downstairs. I will try and have him up sometime in the not too distant future. All right. And 9 and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And oops, looks like I had one jump here. Let's go ahead and get this one back in its proper spot. There we go. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 2, 5, and 6 reverse. So I'm doing the top moves first. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, 9 on the top, and up over this last blue one here. There we go. Hello, dear.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good. But I should put the bed back together.
Okay.
I'll go under.
Okay. Sorry about that. Here, I can just twist it if you want. It's out of your way. You don't have to. You're good. There we go. All right. And all right, let me see if anybody's saying hi to you in chat. Let's see. Let's see. Equality says hello, Mrs. Torrin. So does Gwen.
I forgot to put the bed back together. Ripping it.
It's okay. Worst case scenario, I can do it myself. And I appreciate the fact that you are doing it, because that is very kind of you. All right, so 1 on the bottom and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Passes through down to here on the left. And almost forgot, this one drops straight down on the same side because it's the end of an edge transition. Left side is just 1 and 3. And 3. I'll give the cats their gushy food when I'm done tonight.
Okay.
Also, I called and set up an appointment at Tri-Valley for them to see my wrist, since it's still hurting and I'm having no grip strength at all in it.
Okay.
So, all right. And oops, I did the exchanges, but I did not do the reversals. Okay, so it's 6 and 8 on the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. And I'd say checksum's good, but my count is off, so let's try that again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom, and I'm still off on checksums. All right, so 1, 2. This one is supposed to go up here. All right, so let's try this again. And okay, so this blue one is supposed to be here. Do you need some help here?
Nope.
so blue. Blue. Let's see if I can fix my. Okay, so blue and yellow, and then yellow on top, and blue on the bottom. So 1, 2. Oops. All right, so that. I got this really messed up, and I'm not sure how I did that. Okay, that one's. So 1, 2, and okay, yellow on top, and blue on the bottom. There we go, that one off. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, and that's also supposed to be yellow on the top and bottom. That's the fourth one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then this one is blue on the top. And yellow on the bottom. Being off by 1. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
You have been most kind. So, blue, yellow, 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 and that blue there. All right, and then this blue on top, and okay, I think I may have that here. Let's see if I got it fixed, because this was supposed to have been an easy one. All right, so blue, yellow, 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 blue. Yeah, it looks like these got twisted a little bit too. All right, so this one here needs to be more forward. And I am still off on 1. Oh. All right, so it's supposed to be 3. So 1. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. blue on the bottom there, and okay, and then a blue on the top is the next one. Right, so if there's supposed to be blue on the top, that is this one here. So okay. Then after that, it's yellow for the next 4 on top. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that one goes all the way over there. And then 5. And then this one goes up to there. All right, now that looks right. Everything seems to be, so 1, that's good, that's a pair. 2, that's a pair. 3, that's a pair. And oops, these need to be separated. That's why it was looking weird. There we go. And yes, okay. Now, before I have a chance to mess it up, let's see if the count works. It's just 6 and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7 on the bottom, and 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. There, now the checksum works. That's one of the reasons why I do the checksum, is because that helps me find mistakes like that when they're theoretically only 1 move deep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on top. Checksum is good. There we go. And that is move 25. All right, let me catch up with the chat. I apologize for being distracted so much, but I screwed up. All right, and move 26 is next. So we're going to exchange 1, 3, 9, 11, and 15. Sheds 1, 2, 5, and 7 reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 7, 15, and 19. Sheds 1, 3, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. Neither one's an edge transition. All right, let me catch up on chat. I apologize for the delay there. All right, so I think here, Marmar, we've got to come up with some more questions for them to ask Torin the next LEGO stream. Marmar says, that's so sweet. Yes, we have to think of questions. I'll start a list. And coolness and equality. Hello, Mrs. Torin. And Gwen, hi, Mrs. Torin. Marmar says, we all say hi to Mrs. Torin. Always, I heard Mrs. Torin, so I stopped studying and say hi. Gwen, are you on Discord? Gwen is not, that I'm aware of. Mrs. Torin has them all discombobulated. Is that sweet? No, I'm not in Discord. And evening all. MLS got a lot. Nice to see you. Yeah, you just saw me have a big mistake here. Hi, MLS got a lot. Nice to see you here. Gwen saying hello too. And be right back. Have to eat some carbs. Have a good supper. And have to make foods. Not feeling very motivated right now. I can understand that. Hey, Cookie Monster, been a while since I've seen you on. Welcome, welcome. Things are going pretty good. It's been kind of a frustrating day. My car is going to be pullover bait for at least another week. Had a headlight burn out, and I went to get it replaced tonight, and they don't have the right bulb, can't get it in, and the next time that our schedules sync up when they're open and I have the time free is a week from today, so that's going to be interesting. All right, so we're exchanging 1, 3, 9, 11, 15. So usually, though, I only worry about it in the morning because I go to work before the sun comes up. And 1, 2, and 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oh, let's see. Not lost that thought there, sorry. 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And sheds 1, 2, 5, and 7 are reversed. And 1 and 2 on the top. And 3 and 4 on the bottom. 5 on the top. 6 on the bottom. And 7 on the top. And 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. Just about ready for a coma slide. Left side is 3, 7, 15, and 19. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1, 3, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Yep, checksum is good. There we go. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 27. On the right, we're going to exchange 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 9, 13, 17, and 19. Sheds 4, 5, 6, and 7 are reversed. All right, let's catch up on chat real quick here. All right. Marmar says, cookie equality. Hey, it's good to see you. Cookie Steve, nice to be here. It's been a hectic time at work and family commitments. Starting to settle down a bit, so hopefully a bit more often. We'll look forward to seeing you back. I'm going to try and be streaming some more in the not-too-distant future. A little busy for the next week or two. This Saturday, I got a commitment in Delaware. I'm going to try and have a Sunday stream. Might even try and have a long one. Then the following Tuesday is the election day, so I'll be out for that. And then the following Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday, somewhere around there, I have my attention deficit testing, so I'm hoping to do that. I love your name. I used to be called Cookie Monster, and my husband's name is Steve. My work's been crazy too. Work in an accounting firm, and April is always the craziest month of the year. Yeah, I have a friend that's a tax preparer, and it's the same for her. Cookie Mon Steve, thanks. Oops, sorry. All goes back to early Hotmail days. So I couldn't get Cookie Monster, so I changed it to Cookie Mon Steve. As you can tell, it's been a while. My mom used to work for accountants. I feel your pain regarding the month of April. And I always feel for accountants in April. A bit brutal. I'm only dealing with other side. I work for a public company. We're still wrapping up final year-end stats audit. Ooh. By the way, I like the camera setup. You've probably been doing it for ages. It's the first I've seen it. This is like the 4th stream that I've been doing it. We talked about changing it around recently. This camera here is on a fairly large boom, but I needed to change the way it was drilled through to mount so that I could get the correct orientation here and then move the other camera around where they're not like fighting each other. So, but thank you. It seems to be a really good view. People get a chance to see my hand movements a bit more. I work in accounts receivable. I'm just glad I don't have to deal with urine stuff. And sometimes I regret my career choices. It's beautiful in my hometown in Japan in April with all the cherry blossoms, and I will never be able to go in April. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Speaking of Japan, Kumihimo Steve, did you get to see the Lego set I'm working on for the Lego Law, Life, and Libations interview stream? I'll do a coma slide real quick while I wait for an answer before I start the next one. And if you don't get to it, I'll just start in the next one, then check for that to chat when I'm done with that move. Alrighty. Yeah. Let's do a little roll up on here. Yeah, I don't want the I don't know if you can see it, but there I've used a zip tie to hold the D-ring to the leader, and I don't want the sharp point of the zip tie to be pushing into the braid, so I gotta set it just to the side of where the braid's going to be. All right, so Kumihimo Steve hasn't seen it, so let me go grab it. And when I'm done with the stream, I will update the descriptions so that people can go watch the interview streams. It's on Valhalla Awaits and Lego Lost channels. All right, so let's see. Can I show it here? Yeah. Let's see. I'll just push this forward a bit. And there we go. Now I can... This is about halfway done. I'm on move 164 out of 299. Go ahead and move this back. All right, let's see. That's about where that should be. And that is the Lego set. So I really had a fun time. It was 5 hours. And since I was only halfway through, pretty much everybody decided they haven't done it before, but we'll do a two-parter for this. Let's see. Get that straightened up. There we go. We'll do a two-parter for the rest of it rather than try and do it all through at once. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Nine, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 2 through 5 and 8 a reverse. So 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 on the top. Oops, let's try that again. 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on top. There we go. Checksum looks good. Oops. I am being very clumsy today. Sorry about that. All right, let's see. And I did have one pop over the rails here. And it's this one here. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's retrieve the mouse. I hope I didn't just kill the stream. Let's see how bad I did. Yeah, I'm still in StreamYard. Let me catch up with chat real quick. All right, and let's see. Okay, so I missed that part. Looking forward to Lego streams now. Once I get my designation, I may try and work for a private company instead of public accounting practice. My nephew was born in April. My mom couldn't fly to Australia until May to see him, but my dad went down for the birth. Okay. Philip Martin, random thought. Have you ever made Kumihimo necktie? I have not. We actually discussed it on the Lego stream. It's possible, but it depends on the type. Bolo tie would be pretty easy, and I have seen an actual like tapered necktie, but with that you've got to kind of like have extra tama kind of like hidden in the middle, and then kind of add them in as you're going on. Equality. Oh, looking good. Thank you very much. Hello to Philip, and Pokemon Steve looks nice. Woohoo! And Gwen, I'm back. Fried bread in the pan. I have to eat a peppermint patty now, though. My blood sugar has been running low a day. Sorry to hear that. And we're still here. Yep. Woohoo! I'm glad I didn't kill the stream. Quick check. See how many people are watching on Rumble. We got about 3 people over there. Alrighty. And since my wrist is getting sore again, let's try and get this stream wrapped up relatively quick. Move 27. Okay, so I did the right side on move 27. So that's 4 there. Yep. Okay, so I need to do the left side now. So that's 3, 9, 13, 17, and 19. So 1, 2. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10, 11, 12. And 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18, and 19. There we go. And sheds 4, 5, 6, and 7 are reverse. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7 on top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. Couple of unrolls there. And this, okay, just the nameplate went down. And this is looking like it's matching the pattern. All right, and on to 28. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 11, and 15. Sheds 4, 8, and 9 are reversed. On the left, we're starting at edge transition, and we're going to exchange 1, 5, 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. Sheds 5, 6, and 7 reversed. Going to mute for just a second here. There we go. Just making sure our schedules are matching up. All right. And all right, we are. Oops, it helps if I. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, so 1, 3, 5, 11, and 15 on the right. So 1. All right, so 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And we're done with reversing sheds 4, 8, and 9. There we go. And 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. That one needs a little more unroll. There we go. That looks weird. Colors match what should be. The first move, let's see. 3, 6, 3. Okay, so. And I did pull from the bottom. All right, well. Let's try the rest of it. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And there we go. That still doesn't look right. Okay. So you folks know what I'm talking about. Let's see, can I? Yeah, I can do this. All right, so there we go. All right. So this blue line through here Let's go ahead and switch to that, and then do this so you can see both. Oops. All right, so I'm just going to remove this one here. There we go. That way you can, yeah. There we go. All right, so still not great, but there's this blue line through here that should not be through here because, all right, there is that blue line there, but the next line should also be mostly matching up, and there's like odd colors in there. So I'm going to have to back braid. It's going to take a while. My wrist is hurting. So I am going to just go ahead and also this one here is like not having anything. That should not be that loose. So somewhere along here I made a mistake. So I got to back braid my way out of this. I'll probably back up to like 25 and then I'll start from there. So let me catch up with chat here. Hope it all works out for you. Quality. I have to go. Everyone have a nice evening. You have a good one too. I realize you're probably already out here. Bye, Steve. Please do the YouTube thingamabobs. It helps Torn when you hit that like button and subscribe to see more of this awesome content. I am going to go ahead and I'll update the description with links to both of the Lego Law streams. Let's see. Cookie Steve, you as well. Bye. Let me see. Before I finish up, I'm going to see if I can do a redirect here. All right, so let's see what we have available. All right, let's go to Content, Live. Let's edit the current stream, go to Customization, and add a redirect, see who's available. All right, so we have Danny on direct who has the Chad lawyer review Chad Daybell trial day 6. Potential criminal has U.S. ambassador spy from Cuba. So 1 in the chats for Danny on and 2 for potentially criminal. Those are the only 2 that look like they're live right now. Let me hop back over here. All right, so got to vote for Danny. If I don't hear anything. Okay, it looks like 2 for that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and set it up for redirect to Danny. All right, we got that set in there and saved. All righty, so we were a little over an hour, so that's not too bad of a stream, except for the fact that I screwed things up horribly. Yep, Danny is great. I do like her streams. If I didn't like her, I wouldn't have made a braid for her. Thanks, everybody who dropped in for the stream. It was good to see some familiar faces pop back in. And if you haven't had a chance, feel free to watch the first half of the Lego interview. The second half will be not this Saturday, but next Saturday, which is the, come on, there we go. It will be the 27th at 9 p.m. Eastern. And that'll be on both Valhalla Awaits and Lego Law streams, which is MLS God of Laws, or Making Law Simple, Dave's secondary channel. Yep, the 27th. Thank you very much, and thank you. And we'll see you then. Again, I will probably have my next stream being on Sunday. It's good to have you all here. I will fix this when I have a minute. And as always, everybody, stay safe and happy braiding.